Do you know exactly what invisible guests are living in your home right now? Well, welcome to this explainer, where we're going to translate Serenity Tanner's comprehensive guide, Avoiding for Health, into a really practical, actionable roadmap for your everyday well-being. If you're looking to optimize your environment and take control of your health, you are in exactly the right place.
So let's dive right into this essential handbook. Tanner's work represents a massive, necessary shift in how we think. It's about moving away from being passive consumers and stepping up as proactive guardians of our own health. The whole idea is to take control, significantly drop our daily toxic load, and build wellness habits that actually last.
All right, here's our quick agenda for today. 1. The invisible health threat. 2. Common sources of exposure. 3. Tracking your toxin levels. 4. Methods for reducing exposure. 5. Tech for toxin-free living. And finally, 6. Embracing a cleaner lifestyle. Let's get to it.
Section 1. The invisible health threat. We really have to start by shining a light on the unseen dangers all around us.
Before we can solve anything, we need a shared vocabulary for these invisible threats. Basically, toxins are any substances that can harm our bodies, and they generally fall into three main buckets. First, you've got chemical toxins. These are created by human activity. Think synthetic pesticides. Then, biological toxins, like bacteria and fungi. And finally, environmental toxins, which are the pollutants just lurking in our air, water, and soil.
Now, check out this staggering, but honestly pretty empowering statistic. It's estimated that up to 90% of all cancer cases are caused by environmental factors. 90%. Now, I know that number sounds super intimidating at first, but think about what it actually means. It means we have the power to change our odds. Cleaning up our personal environments can have a massive, literally life-altering impact on our long-term health.
Moving on to Section 2. Common sources of exposure. Let's look at how this factors into everyday items.
So what are the heavy hitters you might unknowingly encounter every single day? Well, heavy metals like lead can hide in old paint, while mercury often shows up in certain types of fish. Pesticides are everywhere on conventionally grown produce. And then we have the synthetic chemicals. We're talking BPA in water bottles and phthalates in your shampoo. Even the indoor air we breathe can be absolutely loaded with volatile organic compounds, off-gassing from our furniture and daily cleaning supplies.
And you know, we really have to distinguish how this exposure actually manifests in our bodies. An acute effect, like a sudden rash or a random coughing fit, is an immediate red flag. It's obvious. But it's the chronic effects that need our strict attention. It's that quiet, cumulative buildup of these substances over years and years that poses the real danger, potentially leading to things like neurological disorders, kidney damage, and, like we noted earlier, cancer.
All right, Section 3. Tracking your toxin levels. We know the problem, so how do we gather the evidence? Playing detective and monitoring your environment is actually more accessible now than ever before. You've got a few options to weigh here. If you want true clinical precision, biomonitoring, which is testing your blood or urine, gives you highly accurate measurements. But yeah, it's invasive and it can get expensive. Wearable sensors are cool because they provide real-time air quality data, though they might miss specific niche compounds. Honestly, my personal favorite is just using free smartphone apps, like the EWG Healthy Living app. You just scan the barcodes of your groceries and products and instantly see their toxicity ratings. It's a real game changer.
If you find this analysis valuable, please like and subscribe to Knowledge Lighthouse to help us bring more truths to light.
Okay, Section 4. Methods for reducing exposure. We've got the evidence. Now it's time to take action.
Look, you absolutely do not need to overhaul your entire life overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. But taking these specific progressive steps, that will drastically drop your daily toxic load. First, something as simple as opening your windows and improving ventilation flushes out indoor air pollutants. Second, filtering your tap water removes heavy metals and chlorine. Third, ditch the plastic food containers for glass or stainless steel. That immediately cuts down your exposure to hormone-disrupting chemicals like BPA. And fourth, choosing organic whole foods stops pesticides from ever entering your body in the first place.
And honestly, it is incredibly simple and way cheaper to replace highly toxic commercial products with completely safe, homemade alternatives. Most of those commercial cleaners you buy at the store are just packed with ammonia, bleach, and synthetic fragrances that absolutely wreck our indoor air quality. By switching to natural DIY solutions, literally just using vinegar, baking soda, and maybe a few drops of essential oil, you create a powerful cleaner that poses zero risk to your lungs or your skin.
Section 5. Tech for toxin-free living.
For those wanting to really optimize their space, tech is your best friend.
We can leverage some incredible innovations right now to effortlessly filter out microscopic pollutants from our personal spaces. You've got high-quality HEPA air purifiers from brands like Blue Air and Dyson that just pull ultrafine particles, allergens, and viruses right out of the air you breathe. Then there are gravity-fed water filters like Berkey or multi-stage filters from Zero Water that strip out dissolved solids and heavy metals. You can even grab smart home monitors to track your air quality in real time, or use EMF protection devices like Defender Shield to block electromagnetic radiation from all your electronics.
Just as Tanner points out in the guide, technology has brought us so many innovative solutions to help live a toxin-free life. This beautiful intersection of holistic living and cutting-edge tech just proves that a clean lifestyle is getting easier to achieve every single day. We don't have to guess about our air or water quality anymore. We actually have the tools to measure it and the exact technology to purify it.
Finally, Section 6, Embracing a Cleaner Lifestyle. Bringing all this together creates a real, lasting shift. When you pull all these strategies and tools together, it just becomes second nature. By adopting these mindful habits, you're actively supporting your body's natural detox processes and seriously optimizing your overall well-being. It's about so much more than just buying a water filter, right? It means making a habit of reading labels to avoid phthalates. It means swapping toxic bug sprays for natural pest control like peppermint oil. The book even highlights how absolutely crucial it is to manage stress through mindfulness, because chronic stress literally hinders your body's ability to detoxify itself. And ultimately, it encourages us to advocate for broader sustainable policies to clean up our communities as a whole. There is something incredibly powerful about having these resources right at your fingertips, resting right there on your bookshelf as a constant reference guide for your health journey. For the complete deep dive, own the paperback. Get your high-quality paperback edition on Amazon via the link in the description. Add it to your collection today. Please share this video and check the description for more.
So I'll leave you with this. What invisible guests will you evict today? Think about your kitchen cabinets, your cleaning supplies, your daily routines. Let this explainer be the catalyst for the very first change you make today. You have the knowledge, you've got the strategies, and you have the power to create a truly healthy sanctuary for yourself and your family. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and here's to your optimal health.